We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. Here's Jurickson Profar, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And another foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Bryant.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch.
No.
1 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting 4.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander.
He swings and grounds it toward the hole. Chapman's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Leading off for Oakland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chris.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Under it is Rizzo. One away. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Austin Allen. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Mark Canha.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Fires. Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fires sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it at the plate. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Derek Sims. Profar.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Kenna is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And it's gone into the bleachers. Chris Davis next to bat.
Now batting.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Kenna is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Chapman.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe the pitchers.
And we'll have to leave it there. So in now for Chicago, Luis Arias. And these guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Liner towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony
Popped up. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He singled his
Leading off
last
for
time
the
up.
Cubs,
Lots of baseball
the
left
catcher.
in this one as we're still
Bill
early
Perry.
on, but you don't want to
John
fall too far
Perry.
behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
The
batting,
Cubs' 4-hole
the
hitter,
shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
So now to the
designated
plate,
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's
Schwarber.
0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
number
Hit hard to the
22.
right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kenna comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So the batting
Now
order
batting,
turns over now and
the
set to
second
go. Jurickson
Jurickson
Profar 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, the first
And it
baseman,
looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
the batter, number 2. designated
In the
hitter,
dirt here. Good
Chris
job to corral this
Davis.
quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's
Now
ball
batting.
4.
the third baseman,
Digging in
Matt
once again, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Alec Mills answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to leave him loaded. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Kenna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out. Leading off the inning, Mark Kenna, and
Leading
they'll
off
need him to
for
get
the
something
Cubs.
going here.
the center fielder,
Ready with the first pitch.
Mark
Here it comes.
Kenna.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-1 to him now. Fouled off. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, right
From
field,
the stretch.
Hunter
Popped him up.
Renfroe.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding forward now, Luis Arias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Anderson.
High and deep to right center. Piscotty's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. At the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next,
so that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfroe is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Austin Allen.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To short. And that's the second out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Now batting.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's down to third. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with Sugan. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
And, ladies and gentlemen,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. So now it's Mark Canha as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline and not too shabby out of the pen. Inning ready to roll, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman Jurickson Profar. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. A high fastball is in there. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Renfroe.
Out of play. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Oh,
good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Line towards center field, and again he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 2-1.
Popped high in the air. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The designated hitter, Chris
Popped him up.
Davis.
Rizzo near the first base bag. 1 down.
Now
stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. It
Matt
was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Jake
the
Diekman
first baseman
is on to pitch out of the
Anthony
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Rizzo.
Todd
Your
Frazier
attention, please.
will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Jake Diekman.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's running high and deep to right center. Piscotty will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2.
Xander Bogart.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw to the third, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now,
Kyle
Schwarber. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and all set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Now batting, number 22.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Athletics.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Up next for Oakland.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, Hero, but boy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mark Canha.
The center fielder,
Liam Hendriks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 16, Liam Hendriks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Going back is the left fielder.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat a meat?
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Luis Arraez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Cat nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. On the ground to third. Taken in by Simeon. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. And it's fouled away. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Down and away, ball one.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Fiers gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa.